So let's talk to Annalise about just how hot it might get, because you may want to dress cool.
Yes, that would be a good idea. But, you know, as the sun goes down, it'll be a lot more comfortable for those folks going out there to Frisco for the fun. And just grateful to say we have a dry weekend finally, even if that does mean the trade-off is that it's hot. We expect it now that we are well into June. You look back at the past few days and it's been a very noticeable change, moving from 80s to 90s the past couple of days. Of course, the hottest day of the year was there on Wednesday, but we were right there in the ballpark yesterday too at 92. This is right around average, by the way, low 90s for this time in June. As we take a look from Denton, you see some of those high clouds that are going to continue to break up that moved in earlier on this morning. It's 84, so the clouds have been helpful to kind of keep off the higher temperatures for now. South winds picking up for breezy setup. They'll be 10 to 20 miles per hour today. And really across most of the area, numbers remain in the low to mid 80s. Addison at 84, as well as Dallas, Burleson at 84, and Decatur, you're at 85. The feels like temperatures, a little different story, even with some clouds still hanging around. Feels like 93 in Keller, feels like 91 up in Denton, and McKinney, it feels like 90 degrees. So a fast warm up again today, maybe a degree or two hotter than yesterday, as we will add some afternoon sun. Highs get into the low 90s, about 93 for our high. But the important number we're talking about, of course, is that feels like temperature, which could get up to 103, 104 potentially today, and as high as 107 if you're back west where that heat advisory is, back around Jack County, Young, and Stevens counties. And then we fast forward into tomorrow and still talking about some triple-digit heat indices on Saturday. So just keep that in mind for the afternoon plans. Most of the weekend dry. There's one little caveat to that. We've got a complex of storms out of Oklahoma tonight. So the overnight hours into tomorrow, very slim chance of rain, 20% for our northern half. So as we take a look at this, no issues through today, through the evening, you're totally fine. We'll get into the early morning hours tomorrow and watch as that complex is really weakening fast, dropping to the south for some brief heavy rain. Our northern half, I say it's mostly north of DFW and done by about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then the rest of the weekend, we're looking at a hot and mostly dry setup. We'll stay in the 90s. As you can see, those rain chances are staying extremely low. Even as we head into next week, we're only talking about a 20% chance of rain as we get into Monday. And then the temperatures will stay in the low 90s, it looks like, into next week as well. Madison?
But at least we have the sunshine. Annalise, thanks so much.